Let's pretend that together we own a shoe warehouse and we have a warehouse full of these shoes and we have to sell them. And so we're going to do either a print ad or a billboard, something like that. Okay? So give me some headlines that you might suggest for us to sell these shoes. Again, I'm the guy between you and the wine. They're sexy, yeah. What else?
Click your heels together.
Nice, click your heels together. Okay. One more, anybody got it? Knock your socks off. You don't have to wear socks with those, right? Okay, so now how does the headline change when we're going to sell it to this woman? Let's call her, she's 40, she's married, has a couple kids. How does your headline change now that we're going to be talking specifically to her? I'm sorry, did you say comfort? You have never worn shoes like that, I suspect. Which I think implied that I have. Right. Okay. Well, we'll talk about that over wine. Okay, give me another headline. 40-year-old woman. It's an evening out, right? Escape, right? Reinvent your life. Okay. Now, what if you're doing it for the teenager? Let's call her 14, 15. Now, what does the headline say? Not for you. That was a mom's voice right there. You're all grown up. Envy, nice. The headline one group gave me that I love for this is, these are the shoes your dad will hate. Right? Because when you're 15, you think you're a grown up and you're all ready to be all sexy, but your dad is not ready for that. Right? So when we take and we just make that slight turn and we think about the audience, and all of a sudden, did you notice that we stopped talking about the shoes and now we were talking about an emotional experience, a connection to a product? That's all it takes to make that little twist to begin to tell a story. Because when you say, these are the shoes your dad will hate, all of a sudden you can tell that story. Think about now the body copy for that ad, right? And it just sort of comes together. Whereas opposed to if you just say, hot red pumps or whatever, now you're like, okay, now what do I say about the shoe? I'm sort of out of stuff to say. So when we think about from the audience's perspective what the story is, and all of a sudden it becomes a real story and it becomes about an emotion, right? Somebody said envy. That's a great emotion to connect with. Remember, our goal is to stay out of that mushy middle and go to one of the sides.